Kindi has 38 million shares.
NNVC, Nano Vericities, November Victor Charlie.
Welcome everybody to the Closing Bell Show out there on YouTube.
Share spiking sharply here now. 664
NNVC. If you were there for the open. Definitely with Kodak, it was definitely a fun and exciting time for sure.
Fun and exciting.
Yes, it was.
No other way to describe it.
Nano Vericities.
That's just the way we like it. Both fun and exciting.
Yeah. And for everybody in the room, we are shutting Benzinga off because I'm sure the Benzinga guy will have plenty to be saying going into earnings once again this afternoon. So want to make sure that we got there. Right now, for anybody just joining us, Peter, you're in AMD, and what are the other two?
GM and LB, but I'm just about to get out of GM. I think I don't. GM's getting back above 26.
AMD is back above 76.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, GM, I'm going to get out above 26. 26.05. If it keeps pushing higher, I'll just get out.
Yeah,
LB just stopped his break.
Okay, I got a long Kindi here at 880. It's taking some off here at 901.
Nice.
See if we can push higher. Kindi apparently getting into, or at least in the joining the electric vehicle business, and joining
34%.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a monster since about 2 o'clock since that announcement came out.
What's the ticker symbol, Brian?
KNDI.
KNDI. Yep. At 2 o'clock, Benzinga. I'm sure that was on there.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. It's going to go now.
Nice volume, moving it up. So, very nice. You know it's been a crazy day with a stock when brokers are like, we are not going to let you hold any shares overnight of a stock.
Honestly, I have never heard that before.
Yeah,
I can't say that I've heard that before. I mean, even when we were having the crazy Bitcoin and the blockchain trades, stocks going up. I just haven't seen that.
I mean, even if we settle on Kodak having 16 million shares float, today they've traded 262 million shares. So you can't
tell me that there's not a lot of Robinhood traders, and I'm sure some people just literally got their accounts wiped out today.
Oh, definitely. There is some people.
Yeah, when you went into that second halt, and then the low was 47.25, and then it opened at what, 30. It opened at
Let me
29.
pull up the 5-minute on that
That's
so we can see. Yeah, so here's the 5-minute on it. I mean, they were
Well, that
almost
was, that
three,
was like
$4
that was like
gap. Yeah,
yeah.
like basically
this,
every one of those candles on the way up and down, there was a halt in between, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Always. Yeah. As soon you can see kind of what happened here, every gap up, and then this gap up and then sell off was they were running out of fools at the
oh yeah,
$60 level.
yeah,
This is the greater fool theory trade. So, you're buying it. Even some of these about three or four of the gaps up in halts, even before we got into this 60 reverse candle. I mean, these were all you're all just pushing your luck.
right. I
Um,
would even be saying, I
it's
mean, you get into this halt. I mean, right here now you're just kind of gambling, and if you
Oh
haven't
yeah,
locked
that's
in
just you're just
profits at this
gambling at
point,
this point. Yeah,
I
yeah. You're
mean,
on the roulette table. You're on the roulette table, and you're just letting it ride, and you're hitting it, and all of a sudden, boom. Yeah, this is when this red candle here was when the people realized there wasn't going to be any buyers above 60, and that's when the selling started. The exits,
yeah.
somebody called built fire, and the exits got crowded real fast.
Yeah. It reminds me of what's that movie where they're doing the trading oranges with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
Trading places.
Trading
Trading
places.
Places, right?
Trading
where
places. Yeah,
where they're just like, oh yeah, run it
Pork
up, run
belly
it up,
futures.
yeah.
Trading pork belly futures.
boom.
Finance to a show that never ends.
Yeah, there is definitely some people feeling like those two gentlemen were at
Yeah.
the end of that, like, oh, what just happened?
What?
And,
Yeah.
and it's tough.
No
All
kidding.
right, I'm out of LB. I wasn't expecting to get out of LB sooner than GM, but there you have it. So
So
I'm done
out
on
of LB.
LB.
Yeah, LB kind of popped up and then just kind of went sideways, huh? After it.
So that's that.
That's
Then there
that.
were two.
That's that, Peter.
That's
That's all
that
she
for
wrote.
LB anyway.
That's all she
For
wrote.
me, yep.
John,
For me and my
so
LB.
John's bringing up trading places, right? He's like, oh, I never picked up on the play of words on the title before. Go back and watch that movie now if you haven't watched it after you've been a trader and like learned about the markets. It gives a totally different perspective to the movie.
Oh yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
watched it in years.
it,
That's worth doing.
yeah, because we actually, for one of the homework classes in when I was teaching leadership, it was about the content for the week was, does your environment basically depict how you're going to react to something, right? So you can be a really good person in a bad environment, and will you eventually become a bad person because of that environment? Or you could be a bad person placed into a really good environment, and would you inevitably become a good person? So that was one of the homework assignments that the students had to watch that and see kind of the transformation that was there. And then we would do we did a military study on Abu Ghraib and kind of how that whole situation transpired and what went on with the people that were working there. So it's a very interesting. But when I watched it, I was like, man, I've been trading. This movie has like a totally different context to me now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Broiler Room 2, that one will do you too. Especially if you like to trade low float stocks. Watch Broiler Room.
Boiler? Oh, boiler room?
Yeah.
There's a two?
No, just the movie,
Boiler,
along with Trading
Boiler
Spaces.
Room. Yeah.
That one will give it to you. So it's
Boiler Room 2.
3:40. Let's pull up earnings. I'll go through the earnings as Peter and Brian are in trades. So after hours, the big ones on our watch list is going to be PayPal. They're reporting at 4:15. Qualcomm's at 4 p.m., which I'm interested with that. I've traded Qualcomm a couple times, especially around earnings. And then the last one I'm not looking forward to, and it won't be anywhere on my screen. It's not allowed, but Cake is there as well. So Cake is on at 4:15 as well for earnings. And then tomorrow morning we got some good ones. Starting off with UPS. MasterCard's there, Procter & Gamble, Kraft Heinz Company, LLY, Grubhub. And then, as Norm likes to put it, the only 5-ticker symbol that's worthwhile to put on his screen, I think is what he said, CMCSA. Comcast Group will be there. I know we were having a conversation yesterday about five tick symbols. So, and then Kellogg's is also, I think, on there. K is somewhere down here. Yeah, Kellogg Company at 8 a.m. So that's what we're looking forward to. So Andrea, the reason that I won't put Cake on my screen is because Cake wicked me out pretty bad for almost a dollar pass where my stop loss at break even was, so it wiped out my whole trade. So me and Cake don't get along. It's not allowed on my screen anymore. And I bring that up that was that day that Peter just left it up on the screen all day for me to stare at too.
Oh, well, sorry about
Torment
that.
me.
I've now like,
Rub it in.
apparently I've scarred you for life now.
Yes.
So yes, scarred for life I am. But it will be an interesting earnings report, I think, for Cake, because they were the company that told all the retailers, right? We're not paying you rent, sorry. we're just not going to.
Right. Yeah.
Eh. Yeah, they were one of the first ones, right, Norm? Yeah, they were one of the first that came out. Just said. Oh yeah, and we have Apple and Facebook reporting. Apple, I know, is after the close. Facebook adjusted from the day after the close. Are they reporting before or after the market?
Don't know.
Yeah, I know they adjusted.
Which one?
Facebook. So Facebook is after market as well. So tomorrow, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google, Gilead, Ford, Expedia, EA, Shake Shack. It's going to be a busy one. MGM, WWE, X.
I've had problems with the Earning Whispers site. They seem to be getting overloaded here at the end of the day.
Yeah, as they start updating when people are releasing stuff. Yeah, Facebook. Here, let me pull up. Well, mine is kind of pausing here for a minute.
Yeah, it's a careful. Earning Whispers is super slow. Their website.
I'll pull up after hours too for everybody tomorrow. So here's after hours tomorrow. We got Amazon, we got Apple, we got Facebook, Google, Gilead, Ford, Expedia, EA, Shake Shack, MGM. I know we have a decent amount of traders that tend to trade GM. X, Steel is up. Redfin, and so tomorrow after hours should be fun. Should be an exciting one tomorrow.
What a last name.
Already started, I promise you. We've already started.
All right. Microsoft is moving down here a bit. AMD is still just hanging out here. That's not good.
Let me pull up the 1 minute. Nice. You're tempted, aren't you, Peter, on Microsoft?
I am, which is why I'm going to walk away for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, Peter. Good idea.
Good call.
That's a good call. You always want to do that.
Excellent.
I had to do that on Microsoft today too. This morning, I just missed the entry, and I was so tempted to go chase it when I shouldn't be. So. I think, weren't you, John, trading Microsoft today? You were in Microsoft, right? It was a great move this morning.
What do we got? We got 12 minutes left.
Yeah,
Market's selling off again. Both LB and AMD finding legs again.
LB is?
Yeah, LB's just pushed above the view app.
Before we get into the market close, we'll bring up.
Wow. Overstock had a nice day. Starbucks is indecision candle today by the looks of it. It's a daily indecision candle.
John, oh wait, I did trade Microsoft. Been a busy day for you, huh? When that happens. So as we get into these last 10 minutes, let's go ahead and bring up the member trade of the day. And this one goes out to our long time trader, D Miles, as it slowly coming up here for his trade on PayPal. And it's kind of hard to see on this chart because he's got lots of indicators, but if you notice, his entry is right here as this moving average, and his stop is basically right at this 179.20. So he's got about a 20-cent stop, and you can see this move that he gets, and he partials all the way up, kind of ran out of shares as he got to the top here, and in true Thor fashion, as it pulled back, held kind of here on the supports, he added back in, handled this chop, and then exited his position up at 182.60. So pretty decent move all the way out of there, especially on a 20-cent, 30-cent risk. I mean, that is a great risk to reward there. Just absolutely great trade. I thought for sure we were going to get a Kodak's trade today. D Miles even mentioned it in his topic that he did trade Kodak, but he said it was in the pre-market, so it doesn't count. So he did not post that out there. But for everybody out on YouTube, as well as everybody here in the room, Peter up there.
And bragging rights. Oh,
Rights out of it, that's for sure. And then for announcements, next week we have Dr. Katz, who will be giving us a webinar on improving discipline. And I mean, I'm sure all of us can use a little bit of that. I know I can. I have lapses of discipline as well. And I truly enjoy listening to his perspective and his methodologies and his advice for how to improve on a subject. He will also be joining us here tomorrow on the Closing Bell Show for Thursday Talks with them. And then you're in a trade right now, right, Peter? You're managing.
Still in two.
Yeah, I'll cover.
Never got stopped out of GM.
Nice.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. So we got tonight is Jared building an option empire, which I am looking forward to. This is, if you're interested in options, he's going to explain to you how to kind of get involved in that, how to develop a plan, to develop a method so that you can trade those on top of what you are currently doing. So he'll be in the webinar room this afternoon.
Oh, Kodak is halted into the close. Anybody who's thinking of getting out, left it too long, might be in trouble.
Ouch. And then for everybody out there, we have if you're thinking about trying us out or join us for the chat room. You can use code premarket24 for a discount into our intro membership that allows you access to our chat room, as well as our onboarding class that goes every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. For everybody else, if you'd like, this is our final 40% off our lifetime membership, one-time payment. You can upgrade using the code Rockies40, and that should be available throughout the week. And I don't believe after this week that it will be available. And with that, let's get back to our trading. Let's pull up Kodak here as it's halted once again onto the sell into the close. So.
I have to admit, I've got myself a little busy here. I couldn't resist Microsoft. It's like got some weird gravitational force on me.
I knew you were tempted, Peter. I knew it.
I know. This may be short-lived because it jumped down, but my entry is 204.11 short. I'm hoping it's going to break below this moving average, but it doesn't seem to want to. See, now it's moving up again. It looked good. I had like almost 20 cents on it.
Yeah, there's Steve Miles.
Here's down below
into the room.
Here we go. Come on. There. That's the okay. Taking some there. I just got to keep an eye on GM and AMD too.
The troubles of managing 3 trades at once.
I know. I'm still down some screens here too. So. All right. I'm moving my stop to break even on Microsoft, which lessens the risk here a little bit. So that's good. We can relax a bit.
Yeah. And
What we got? We got just under 5 minutes.
Everybody,
I think you should relax, Peter.
Sorry, Brett?
I think you should relax.
Yeah.
got
2
4
tenths,
minutes going in,
Relax.
Peter. I'll give you you want a minute warning today or a 30-second warning? Since you got three open positions.
I'll take the minute warning then, I guess, since I've got 3 to. I mean, it shouldn't take more than about 5 seconds to hit the button 3 times, but
Yeah.
assuming that none of my stops get hit, but it doesn't look like it. Corey, what type of poll are you looking for? Come on, GM. GM looks. Oh,
I tried to get into Kindy at 877. I didn't get a fill.
I'm taking AMD off here.
Didn't hit my magic number.
Oh, you can do that sometime later this week then, as you say. All right, AMD I took off because it looked like it was going to push up into the close. GM's going the right way, though. And right now, Microsoft's doing nothing. What have I got left on GM?
Yeah.
I should have just taken it all off at the bottom. Oh, well. All right, I'm gonna take half off here on GM.
Got to that yesterday's close and just kind of bounced off of it. Or not yesterday's, 2 days ago's. High or low.
What's the when did 52:31? So watch in about 30 seconds. We'll see if Kodak reopens. That would be the 5-minute mark.
That's
at 58:31.
58.31. Some of that may be brokers
58.31.
closing everybody's positions too. Brokers trying to get rid of
Could be.
everybody.
Oh, here we go. Go on, Microsoft. You can do it. Some weakness. No, other way. Other way, damn you.
What do we got? Minute and a half here.
Yep.
Come on.
Does not look
You know
like
you
they're
weren't dumb.
opening Kodak. They may keep Kodak closed until after the market.
Well, that's something they may do too. It'll, as soon as the market closes, it'll open up again. Boy, and I suspect it'll really start to flush if that happens.
Oh, okay. Out Microsoft. That leaves just GM and Microsoft. I was really hoping you were going to break down there.
1 minute, Peter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
45 seconds.
GM now. The GM's not going anywhere. I don't think it's going to make a big difference one way or the other.
No, GM's stuck in a rut. SPPI.
30-second warning to all the traders out there to make sure you close your QCOM will report right after the market closes. So we'll keep QCOM
I don't know
on
about
down
SPPI.
here.
It might be an interesting overnight hold. It's,
all right. Well, that was fun. Well, today was not a day where my long-term holds really paid off. I would have been better off to have sold 4 hours ago and disappeared, but oh well.
Let's see.
SPPI had a nice bounce back today.
Here we go. Kodak is open again.
Well, it's going back up. Interesting. Kindy is blasting off.
I just realized we're going to have to get another overlay for our earnings display because it doesn't quite fit here. We got a big line in the middle now.
Oh. Look at Kindy went to 10.
Kodak. Here, I'll pull Kodak's time and sales.
That was kind of cool. Embarrassing trade, but I chased that one, and now I've sold it.
Try to
on KNDI.
There we go.
Yes. I kind of chased it into the close. Got it at 9:30, 9:35. 932 entry price.
That feels very reckless, right?
That is a little. That was but it it wasn't a lot of shares. It was only 500 shares. I'm now down to 200 shares.
Ooh, there goes Qualcomm. Nice quick pop up. Nothing out on Benzinga yet. There it
To
is.
$1.25 on QCLM Qualcomm.
Qualcomm beats
CTSH
earnings per
Cognizant
share,
Technology
beats sale,
reporting
and has
82
a
cents.
sales
The estimate was
miss.
70 cents
Kindi,
for
KNDI.
Charlie Tango Sandy Hotel.
It's coming back on you, Brian.
I know, I can see that. I've already got a post of it. So I'm just going to, might just get out of the rest of it here.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say so. It's
Pulling back to my entry point.
Craggy Rider. That's good. It's good that you're not that crazy, because that would be a bold
and crazy move.
move. Wacky, I would say.
KNDI. What do we got with Kodak? Ooh, Qualcomm selling off. Pop up.
Yeah, got out of the rest of it.
Nice.
What do we got moving? Anything moving? What's PayPal doing? PayPal was PayPal is reporting, isn't it? Oh, it's had a big pop up here right at the close. Qualcomm. So Qualcomm missed.
Yeah. So, anybody in the room? We have some German traders that are out there, right? I know we have traders from England and Denmark, France. We
Who?
got some from Germany, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Lucas. Yeah. So,
We may not be trading the close
Switzerland.
just based on time, though.
Yeah, time zones.
I guess it's not that
So,
late, but
yeah.
it's late evening, anyways.
Yeah, Muster Maxi. All right, yeah. Just had a question if we had anybody from Germany had to have a user joining us on YouTube. Was asking. I was pretty sure we did. Yeah, it's great having everybody from all around the world. You get perspectives from everything. I know we got traders down in Australia, Singapore, Russia, India, Japan. It was tough trading in Japan when I was there. To try to trade the
Yeah, I
open at
bet that would take
10 o'clock at night while on vacation was difficult. I mean, I did want to drink beer all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, I had the same challenge when I was trading when I was traveling. I was in Cambodia, and yeah, it was like you're trying to trade in the evening, and my son's sitting there going, "Can we go to the bar now?" I'm like, just give me an hour.
Just give me an hour, please.
I'll make enough money to buy your drinks.
Hmm.
So it looks like QCOM is making its way back up. Yeah. Let's see what Kodak's doing. Kodak's kind of selling off. Nothing too drastic though
T-Dog.
with them.
T-Dog's all over the place right now.
T-Dog?
T-Doc.
T-Dog.
That's one of the sort of high-flying tech stocks.
There we go.
Looks
Yeah.
like they kind of missed it.
QCOM's guidance must have been decent because it bounced off this 88-ish level and it's back up pushing for 100.
QCOM's blasting off here. Holy cow. What is going on? It's going to go through 100. Probably. It's looking like it's really hard to say. I mean, in a normal market, I would think it's going to go to 100,
Yeah.
but you know, we're in the after hours, so it's a little bit more erratic here. I see Kodak is slowly selling off.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's 90. There's 99 on QCOM.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have QCOM on my
There you go.
watch tomorrow. There it is.
Yep.
100.
There's your 100 print.
Woo!
Yeah,
Big
there's
drop
your
down to
100 print.
94.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah, gonna keep QCOM there.
It's amazing how many of these, in the middle of this pandemic, all these companies are reporting what seems to be good numbers.
Yeah, it's unfortunately, I think I hate to say it, but I think the big companies are the ones that aren't getting hit as hard as the local and small businesses out there.
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
You know, they're the ones that are struggling, that are trying to open their restaurants in their parking lots with barriers around them so that they can serve food, cutting hairs and doing massages out on the curbs, just to try to sustain. Where like Facebook and Apple and QCOM, they can just be like, okay, employees, go work from your house. Oh, by the way, here's a computer, and you're still going to be required to do everything.
Yeah. What's going on? I haven't heard anything about PayPal, but it's kind of been all over the place here.
Yeah, it's supposed to report at 4:15.
Okay.
Is PayPal. No, I have PayPal here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. PayPal 4:15, kind of going down. I still haven't seen anything come out on it yet. Yeah, so QCOM, I see their guidance is better for Q4 than
Must be why it's popping now.
Anticipation. So, and nothing out on PayPal quite yet.
Home is popping.
So, So for everybody out there on YouTube, we're gonna have to shut it down as I have to head off to a meeting. But thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And please, if you want to give us a chat or a try, not a chat, but a try in our chat room, use that pre-market discount code premarket24 for a discount to $24 for the 1-week trial membership. So again, thank you everybody for joining us.